In New York and other cities across the country, protesters voiced their frustration Sunday about the verdict in the murder trial of George Zimmerman.
He is guilty of killing a young man for no reason. And so it's really hard to hear that someone has said that he is not guilty of that.
A year and a half ago, Mr. Zimmerman had fatally shot an unarmed teenager named Trayvon Martin, igniting a racially polarizing debate across the United States. Amid calls for calm, including from President Obama, the demonstrations over the past 24 hours were emotional, but most passed without major altercations.
Nationwide protest! Nationwide protest!
At the end of the trial, Mr. Zimmerman's defense team said the jury's decision was justified.
Obviously, we are ecstatic with the results. George Zimmerman was never guilty of anything except protecting himself in self-defense. I'm glad that the jury saw it that way, and I hope that everyone who thinks, particularly those who doubted George's reasons and doubted his background, now understand that the jury knew everything that they knew was enough for them to find him not guilty.
Meanwhile, civil rights leaders suggested further legal steps could be taken, and the victim's family expressed their feelings following a church service on Sunday morning.
I am very disappointed by the verdict. They say that Zimmerman was not guilty. He was guilty of murdering an unarmed boy, going home alone, attending to his business.
Clearly, there are grounds for civil rights charges here. The verdict came in. That does not exhaust the legal options of this family and the bigger community issues of civil rights. We now have a position on the books in the state of Florida where an unarmed teenager who committed no crime can be killed and the killer can say self-defense.
We're very concerned and very hurt and very disappointed at this point, but we know in the end God will prevail and justice will be served, and we're just keep everybody in their prayers.